Setting up your meeting. Yan naman ano tayo link? Change bang link ani? Fix lang yan. Kita naman ako ay mabiling sila eh. Tumikot sa kanya. Hindi ko malabot.
Kada ka makusong bagas. Kankarin sa. Okay, one out there. Yun sa conference group. Sa conference of principal model, okay, di kong kita.
Caption ito. Conference.
Okay. Hindi na.
Conference. Nabalik.
Tambal yan eh.
And na.
Yeah.
Okay na? To my fellow public servant, to the viewers, yes, good morning. We are again present here this morning for the pre-bid conference. The procurement of civil works under invitation to bid number 2024-019 for 4 projects. We are live via YouTube live streaming in compliance to Department Order number 06 series of 2024. Before we proceed, I request that Secretariat for our roll call and acknowledge yes, present and of the.
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning, each and everyone. For the attendance of pre-bid conference for civil works this May 9, 2024, we have here our chairperson, Madam Eva M. Del Piero.
Present.
Our vice chairperson, Madam Catherine M. Sangria via Zoom. Our back together with her, the back members, also via Zoom, Engineer John Jeffrey Marcos and Engineer Carlo Antonio T. Guzman. Thank you, sir. Also, our back member Engineer Elmo R. Vasquez. From our back secretariat, headed by Engineer Eric Y. Valdez. Together with Ma'am Stella Esparza. From TWG, headed by Architect Lynn John V. Galera. With Ma'am Josie B. Arellano. and Engineer Devosi Salamanca. From Planning and Design Section Representatives, Engineer Elizalde Pilabha and Engineer Harishan P. Violan. That's all, Madam. Thank you.
Thank you with the presence of the back chairperson and the presence also through online, the presence of the back vice chairperson and majority of back members, including online back members present. I hereby declare a quorum and call this pre-bid conference to order. We have the preset agenda for this activity. First agenda, brief presentation is explanation by the back of the following: A, basic contract data; B, requirements of bidding documents; C, documents to be submitted by the bidders, which is the technical component and the financial component of the bid; D, criteria and procedure for eligibility check, preliminary examination of bids, detailed evaluation of bids, post-qualification, status of ongoing projects, and award. 2, questions, comments from the bidders, and the replies of back and other representatives of the procuring entity. 3, other matters, which is the three-strike policy against violation of section 69.1.I of the IRR of RA 9184, and the last, summary of proceedings, including supplemental bid bulletins to be issued. And is there any addition to the preset agenda? There is none. May I know the pleasure of the body?
I move for the adoption of this preset agenda.
I seconded, ma'am.
It's been moved by Engineer Vasquez and seconded by Engineer Guzman through online. And with no objection, the motion to adopt this agenda, the pre-bid conference, is hereby approved. First, in the order of business, is the explanation of basic contract data, including contract description, ABC, and duration. This will be presented to us by Engineer Shen Yulas from and Engineer Bengal Salamanca from the planning and design section.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Number 1, name of contract, installation of road safety facilities along Surigao-Davao Coastal Road, section ID S01376MN, kilometer 1782 to kilometer 1785, contract ID number 24LA0084, location Pantukan, Davao de Oro, scope of works, construction of center island with exception, kilometer 1782 to kilometer 1784 plus 973, with a length of 2,973 meters as per plan, and kilometer 1782 to kilometer 1785 with a length of 2,792 as per RBIA. Installation and energizing of LED street lights, embankment from borrow or common soil for center island, removal and reconstruction of PCCP, installation of metal guardrails including concrete posts, installation of pavement stud markers for approach marking, application of reflectorized thermoplastic pavement marking, and painting works. Approved budget for the contract is 49 million pesos. Source of fund, FY 2024 GAA, CSSP, and VUC. Contract duration, 128 calendar days. Size range, medium A. License category B. Cost of bid documents, 25,000 pesos only. This is the proposed location of the project, located along Surigao-Davao Coastal Road. Along Barangay Marchao and Tambuhon. Typical details of the project showing proposed center island with street light and concrete curb. The proposed location of the project, part of the project. Middle. Middle. The end of the project. Number 2, name of contract. Construction of road Belmonte, Laak, Davao de Oro. Contract ID number 24LA0085, location Laak, Davao de Oro. Scope of works, concreting with a width of 6.1 meters and a thickness of 230 mm. Station 0 to station 320 with a total length of 320 meters. Roadway excavation, surplus common excavation, construction of minor drainage structures, application of refractorized thermoplastic pavement markings. Approved budget for the contract is 9,900,000 pesos. Source of fund, FY 2024 GAA CSSP BIP. Contract duration, 69 calendar days. Size range, small b. License category CND. Cost of bid documents, 10,000 pesos. Proposed location of the project located at Barangay Belmonte, Laak. Near Barangay Hall of Belmonte and Belmonte Elementary School. Typical details of the project. Showing proposed roadway with common soil excavation. And roadway with embankment. Proposed location of the project, start of the project. Middle. Middle. End of the project. Number 3, name of contract, installation of road safety facilities along Surigao-Davao Coastal Road, section ID S0137MN, kilometer 1785 to kilometer 1788+420. Contract ID number 24LA0086, location Pantukan, Davao de Oro. Scope of works, construction of center island with exception, kilometer 1784 plus 973 to kilometer 1788 plus 550 with a length of 3,577 meters as per plan. And kilometer 1785 to kilometer 1788 plus 420 with a total length of 3,392 meters as per RTIA. Installation and energizing of LED street lights, embankment from borrow or common soil for center island, removal and reconstruction of PCCP, installation of metal guardrails including concrete posts, installation of pavement stud markers for approach marking, application of reflectorized thermoplastic pavement marking, and painting works. Approved budget for the contract, 49 million pesos. Source of fund, FY 2024 GAA CSSP MBUC. Contract duration, 128 calendar days. Size range, medium A. License category B. Cost of bid documents, 25,000 pesos only. This is the proposed location of the project. Located along King, Tubong, and Machao. Typical details of the project showing proposed center island with street light and concrete curb. Geotag photos of the project, start of the project. Middle. Middle. End of the project.
Good morning, everyone. The fourth project, name of contract, construction of bridge, Sitio, Libuac, Elizalde, Maco, Davao de Oro. Contract ID number 24LA0104. Location, Maco, Davao de Oro. Scope of works, construction of hanging bridge with a total length of 38 linear meter and concrete slope protection on abutment 1. Approved budget for the contract, 4,950,000 pesos. Source of fund, FY 2024, GAA CSSP BIP. Contract duration, 161 calendar days. Size range, small B. License category CNE. Cost of B documents, 5,000 pesos. Location map of the project. Location of the proposed project. General plan of the bridge. Geotag photos. That's all, thank you.
Thank you, planning engineers, for your explanation and detailed presentation of the projects to be procured by the interested leaders. Next, in the order of business, it's the requirements of bidding documents and so on and so forth.
Requirements of bidding documents. All documents required, including the instructions to bidders, the general conditions of contract, special condition of contract, specifications, drawings, bill of quantities, and forms, such as bid securities, are all uploaded to PhilJEP's website and our website at the DPWH. A complete set of bidding documents may be acquired by interested bidders from the procurement unit at the DPWH Davao de Oro First DEO Navantaran Davao de Oro and upon payment of the applicable fee for the bidding documents. It may also be downloaded free of charge from the website of the Philippine Government Electronic Procurement System, PhilJEPS, and the website of the procuring entity, provided that bidders shall pay the applicable fee for the bidding documents not later than the submission of their bids. Documents to be submitted by the bidder. The following documents should be included by the interested bidders in their bids. For the technical component of the bid, A. Eligibility documents such as PhilJEP's certificate. B. PCAB license and registration. C. Statement of all ongoing government and private contracts, SLCC only. NFCC computation and statement of total assets and total liabilities. D. Joint venture agreement, if applicable. E. technical documents such as bid security, project requirements such as the organizational chart for the contract, list of contractors' personnel, list of major equipment, and omnibus statement, which is 10 items. For financial component of the bid, A, bid form, B, bid prices and the bill of quantities, C, detailed estimates including a summary sheet indicating unit prices of construction materials, labor rates, and equipment rentals, D, cash flow by quarter. These documents should be submitted using to envelope system. Bidders are urged to only fasten the documents at the topmost portion instead of binding them. Each document should be ear tagged appropriately. There shall be 3 copies of documents, the original copy, copy 1, and copy 2. The original copies of technical component of the bid shall be sealed in 1 envelope, and the original copies of financial component of the bid shall be sealed in another envelope. These envelopes should be labeled as original copy of technical component and original copy of financial component respectively. These labeled envelopes shall be sealed into 1 envelope and label it as the original copy of the bid. The same procedure applies to copy 1 and copy 2. Lastly, the original copy, copy 1 and copy 2 of the bid shall be sealed into 1 final envelope to be submitted here in conference room, 2nd floor of DPWH, 1st District Engineering Office, Davao de Oro. Bids can also be submitted electronically through electronicbids_Compostela Valley@dpwh.gov.ph. Please be reminded, key personnel, there should be no overlapping or no dual functions, especially in project manager, project engineer, materials engineer, and safety officer. Tax identification number should be indicated in your bid documents. It will be needed during the award of contract. Financial documents should be written legibly. Discrepancies of bid prices between figures and in words will prevail. Bids not addressing or providing all required items in the bidding documents, especially in the bill of quantities, the bid will be considered as non-responsive. Always check your documents before submitting to avoid disqualification. All bidders should update their PhilJEP's contractor's profile application as mandated and in accordance to Section 8.5.2 of 2016 Iranian Riles of RA 9184 and the GPPB Resolution Number 150, 2021. In addition to our bidding documents, bidders are required to include in their technical documents the affidavit of site inspection with proof of evidence of actual visit of the area. This is to avoid problems during the implementation of the project, as per BAC Resolution Number 071 Series of 2023. Criteria and procedure for eligibility check. Criteria and procedure for eligibility check that are set forth in Section 23 of the revised implementing rules and regulations of RA 9184. All prospective bidders should have updated their CLASA documents. These documents were already discussed by the Secretariat. During the opening of bids, the BAC will check the eligibility result of contractor's profile application from Procurement Service of Central Office and simultaneously conduct the eligibility check and preliminary examination of the technical components of the bids. Bidders who are found eligible and the same time pass the preliminary examination of their technical proposal and financial proposal, the committee will read the bid amount stated in the bid form.
Thank you. We are now through with Agenda 1 and its subsections. We will now proceed to Agenda 2, which is the questions, comments from the bidders, and the replies of BAC and other representatives of procuring entity. Is there any questions or comments coming from the bidders or the viewers? Since there is none, we will proceed to other matters. The three-strike policy against violation of Section 69.1.I of the IRR of RA 9184.
Three-strike policy. The three-strike policy against violation of section 69.1.I of the IRR of R 9184 and the following administrative sanctions enumerated as follows. A bidder that had purchased bidding documents, but subsequently withdrawn from the bidding or submitted a letter non-participation or did not submit a bid without a valid cause as determined by the Bids and Awards Committee concerned. B, a bidder submitting a late bid without a valid cause, as determined by the BAC concerned. C, a bidder submitting insufficient or defective bid documents, such as insufficient bid securities and other deficiencies. D, other acts that tend to defeat the purpose of public bidding, as determined by the concerned BAC, provided that these acts had been indicated or discussed in the instructions to bidders, bid bulletin, notices, minutes of pre-bid conference, or other similar instruments. The following administrative sanctions on the erring contractor for violation of three-strike policy: for the violation or strike a first warning, for the second strike, a second warning, for the third strike, which together with the first two strikes constitutes the first offense against the three-strike policy, an administrative penalty of suspension for 1 year from participating in any procurement process in any office of the DPWH for the second offense, that is, the second set of three strikes committed by the bidder, an administrative penalty of suspension for 2 years from participating in any procurement process in any office of the DPWH.
Thank you. We will now proceed to the last agenda. Summary of proceedings, including supplemental bid bulletins to be issued. It will be presented to us by the procurement head, General Valdez.
Thank you all. All agenda for pre-bid conference are well explained and discussed by the Secretariat. Prospective bidders are advised to visit anytime our website for any supplemental bid bulletin issue. Thank you.
Thank you, Engineer Valdez. All the needed information has already been presented, discussed, and explained by the Secretariat and the BAC and the planning engineers. All of the business in the agenda were already taken into consideration. May I know the pleasure of the body?
I move for the adjournment of this pre-bid conference.
I second.
By Engineer Vasquez and seconded by Engineer Marcos. And with no objection, the motion to adopt this agenda is hereby approved. The pre-bid conference is now adjourned. Thank you, everyone, and once again, good morning. Thank you.